I'd like to present you the course Sustainable Development and Global Challenges of the 21st Century. This is really very important topic, a very important sphere for our university, because we pay a lot of attention, especially in research. That's why we decided to take place in the development of this course. This is our team, this is our international team, and I hope we continue the development of this course in collaboration. Moscow State University of Geodesy and Cartography, University of Helsinki, and Jagiellonian University in Krakow. And definitely we will be happy to include any other university as our team working. Course aim and target group. The course is really aimed for the formation of student outlook, personal, social, and professional attitude to the 21st century challenges. Sometimes the problem of sustainable development are different in every country, very debatable, sometimes underestimated, often politicized and so to manipulate. But it is nonsense to deny the global nature of these challenges that humanity faced in the 20th century and extremely faced in the 21st one. The most of them concern each of us, and the solving of them depend on each of us. That's why they are global. And the course aim is presented in this slide, a systematic understanding, to give the student a systematic understanding of the 21st century global challenges, the goals and objectives that the world community faces in the context of the sustainable development, their relations and mutual influence, and to make students look at their own social and professional activities, including research and project, from the perspective of sustainable development. In order to formulate the learning outcomes, we use the European qualification framework and the Dublin descriptors. PhD level is the level of analyzing, critical evaluation, research, and knowledge production, as well as innovation. So after this course, we can see at this slide, the student will be able to demonstrate systematic understanding of the 21st century global challenges, their relations and mutual interaction. The students will be able to critically analyze and evaluate scientific achievements and innovations from the perspective of sustainable development goals, design their own social and professional activities, including research and project, and evaluate the results, including innovative opportunities of their results, with regard to sustainable development goals. So the selection of materials and methods of teaching and interaction of actors in learning process is based on the contextual approach, the founder of which is academician of Russian Academy of Education, Andrei Verbitsky. There are some of principles, but I try to focus on the main important. The first one, the principle of problem-based learning content and the process of its deployment in dialogue. The second one is the principle of from problem to solution through professional and practical action. And the third one, the principle of relaxivity, based on the implementation assessment of one's own social and professional activities. So here in this slide, you can see the course content. It divided on 3 sections according to the principles I mentioned above. The first one is, the section 1 is the 21st century challenges and Agenda 2030. So So then the section 1, socioeconomic changes towards green growth, and the third section, practical. So I'd like to make 2 examples of content and method correlations we can apply in this course. They are emphasized by green color. The first one is the topic Agenda 2030, experience. You can see experience of countries in developing national sustainable development strategies. This topic involves working in small groups. First, students consider examples of national strategies of various countries, different countries, and then in small groups discuss them and form their proposals for the national strategy of, as concerns of Russia, of now our country, of Russian Federation. Another example is the class on green technologies. You can see in section 2, green technologies in practice. Students study some cases of application of energy efficient technology, application of renewable energy technologies in various climatic and economic conditions, wasteless technologies, etc. And then make short presentations on various green technologies in their professional field. Example of green innovations in their professional field be very useful. The first class make the contribution in the development of students' civic position, let their mind in national and global level. The second one lay in professional area and develop their green professional attitude and mind in sustainable development. Very important section number 3, it's practical. And it serves as the assessment part. Yeah. At the very beginning of the course, students receive 2 tasks. The first one, to overview of some scientific achievements, cases, and green technologies in the intersection of professional research and sustainable development goals and tasks. Then to make a review, a report, to make report and discussion on a seminar. Here we can watch and assess an intensive repollination of students with knowledge in border areas, the ability to analyze, critically rethink research results of their peers from different countries and innovative solutions in their professional field and in frontier fields from the point of solving complex problems of sustainable development. The second task, to compare their own research and projects with the number of sustainable development goals and rethink it from this point of view, their own contribution to the sustainable development. This allows them to find the point of their professional activity application in solving complex sustainable development problems at the local and or global level. So we go step by step from one principle to the third principle. This is the course structure. You can see the alternation of face-to-face and themselves work of students in different forms. Face-to-face forms are lecture discussions or seminar discussions, it depends. Group work, case studies, debates, self-study of literature, consultancy, face-to-face or online. And what is really the red narrows up of this scheme are the communication, active communication, lecture or teacher and students, and horizontal communication in small groups between the students of these small groups. And very important of the course structure is the connection to their research project design. Yeah, as I mentioned above. Assessment, assessment, service, and observation. You can see, sorry, I didn't tell about very important part of this course is input survey and output survey. It's not just about their knowledge, but about the attitude, in sustainable development, in understanding of sustainable development. Assessment, survey and observation, review and report, research idea, and project design presentation. Here, I need to mention that we have the course for master students, and I will be grateful if you, I mean my partners in this project, let me some maybe notes or some proposal how to upgrade this course for PhD students. In addition to the presentation, I tell you, I tell you now. Okay, these are deadlines. I hope to finalize at the end of the July. Thank you for attention.
Thank you for presentation, Galina. Please, if you do have questions, I don't see any in chat. Could we ask also co-authors to comment?
May I comment?
Yes, Irina, you can.
Yes. So just thank you very much, Galina, for your presentation. And it's not so trivial topic of global challenges and 21st century. And during your presentation, I'm thinking on in what part of doctoral education, in particular in Russia, we can implement this course. And according to our standard, we have two obligatory courses. One of them is international language, and the second one is history and philosophy of science. So these courses should develop some general competence of our PhD students, give them understanding of what's going on in particular the second course in science in general, and as I know, the second course on history and philosophy of science mostly developing by, so to say, old-fashioned professors, starting from ancient Greece and so on and so that. And when I analyze this course, to be honest, I didn't know what this course may give to our PhD students on understanding of the state of the art of development of science and society at large. So from my point of view, the presented course could be a part of this obligatory course. Just first of all, interesting for our international PhD students. It's my opinion, and we do hope that Galina and the team of this course will be developing and present this course later in September or October. Thank you very much. It's my comment.
Yeah, thank you for this comment, Irina. I can't switch on my video because organizers stopped this. That's why I try, but I can't to do this. But before this note, Irina's note or Irina's remark, I didn't think about this. I mean, Yeah, okay, I can't. Okay, I didn't think about this opportunity, but I think, and I am agree with Irina, that it's time to include the topics of this, the topic of the topic sustainable development and the 21st century challenges in this course, the course of history and philosophy of nature, because really it's very, very important for the formation, for development of the mind of our researchers and innovators. Thank you for this remark. I'll think about this, and I think it's very interesting.
Thank you, Galina. There is comment from Katya Lauri that this course would fit very well also for virtual environment. And I think on this note, we can close this session temporarily.